Okay, so how do you say I love you in Filipino or Tagalog? I love you in Filipino or Tagalog is extremely simple, and I'll just get to that in a minute. But before that, just to give you a perspective on Filipino people and Philippines as a country, and especially from my perspective, my experience, my observations, wonderful country, beautiful landscapes, beautiful people, extremely well natured, very friendly. The women there in particular are extremely beautiful, attractive, they're just so cute, a lot of them. Been to Manila, been to Angeles City, been to a beautiful island called Boracay. This is to the south. I think it was Panay Island, just northwest of that. Small island, white sand beaches, beautiful. And overall experience, and especially given the fact that there are so many Filipinos outside of Philippines. You go to the Middle East, you go to the US, you go to many other parts of the world, you'll find Filipino people there, all hardworking people doing their best. Within Philippines, my experience has been that English language proficiency, comfort with the English language is so high. So all of this put together with a fairly low cost of living, where everything seems pretty affordable, makes Philippines such an attractive destination. And also the fact that you're so likely to bump into Filipinos, attractive, cute Filipinos wherever you are, that your chances of wanting to say I love you to your Filipino counterpart, who will obviously be very impressed if you're able to say that in his or her language, would be very high. So that's the whole inspiration behind this video as well. So without much ado, let's get down to how to say I love you in Filipino or Tagalog. Okay, so I love you in Filipino or Tagalog is as simple as mahal kita. Once again, mahal kita. It's so simple. It really can't get any simpler than this. Once again, yet again, mahal kita. I love you in Filipino or Tagalog. Now, you might want to say I love you very much, and the chances of your wanting to say that are very high, trust me. So you'll say mahal na mahal kita. Once again, mahal na mahal kita. So it's I love you very much. Now, what if things haven't really, got to that stage where you want to say I love you directly, but you want to take things a little slow and maybe you want to say I like you. Maybe, you're in a situation where love may be slightly more, advanced than what you want to actually express and then where things are. So you probably want to say I like you. So for that, in Tagalog, you can just say gusto kita. Gusto kita. Again, very simple. I like you. Gusto kita. And on the other end of the spectrum, you probably want to dramatize things a little bit and express your deep love. So for that, you'll say iniibig kita. Once again, iniibig kita. In every instance, I've provided annotations on screen, so it shouldn't be very difficult for you to figure out the text. And it's pretty much pronounced the way I'm saying it. And if you transliterate what is written on screen, that's pretty much how you say it. So once again, iniibig kita. I love you. It's I love you, but the implication, the connotation is slightly more dramatized. That's how I would put it. And what about situations where you're away from your beloved Filipino counterpart? There you want to really say that I really miss you. So what you can say is miss kita, which is I miss you. The word miss in this context is actually coming from the word miss in English. So there are a lot of these situations where English words have kind of got incorporated into the Filipino language. So miss kita, and if you want to say I really miss you, I really miss you very much, you can say miss na miss kita. Miss na miss kita. It's all very, very simple. So I miss you and I miss you very much. And trust me, your chances of having to say this are quite high, especially because I've seen a lot of Western counterparts of their, Filipino lovers who are probably back home, whereas you're stuck where you are. So, there's geographic distance separating the two of you. So, miss kita and miss na miss kita. So, these are two phrases which you're again quite likely to use. Okay, and as I conclude, I will conclude with something, which you will probably say while concluding. And typically in English, we say, take care. So in Filipino, if you want to say take care, you'll say ingat ka. Ingat ka. So take care, be good, have fun. It actually doesn't mean have fun, but typically the way we conclude conversations over the phone or even face to face. Take care, ingat ka. So on that note, I'll say take care to you. I hope my video has proved useful to you, and ingat ka.